First one for you, Harrison. In the spirit of Jackie Robinson Day yesterday, what does this number mean to you? What does 42 mean to you? And it doesn't necessarily have to be about baseball, but what does 42 mean to you?
I mean, to me, 42 is all about change. I mean, that's what Jackie Robinson brought. He didn't so much change the game changed to him. He was you think about breaking the color barrier, and you've got to be really damn good to get a team to be willing to take that risk, and you've got to be really damn tough to go and take that. Not to slight Jaron Duran, but like what Jackie Robinson saw and heard in his time, these players would not be able to handle.
No.
Would not be able to handle it. And this is a guy that came in and went about his work and honestly, like, just kept his head down, grinded, played great. And eventually, he caused baseball to come to him. The fans began to migrate to him. It wasn't that he changed the game changed to him, and it moved towards him.
Right.
And to move a sport with that much history as far as he did in such a short window, he wasn't there that long, is really pretty incredible what he accomplished. And what he went through to do it is mind-boggling, that somebody who put themselves through what he was put through to do it.
Yeah. And Ryan, you're right. It means Griffey set a super cool trend that happens once a year, every year. And yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. was the one that kind of set this in motion.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible idea. And for me, this is by far, when I went to the Hall of Fame, I've gone twice. This is the exhibit I stand in front of for the most amount of time. It is, they have his actual like hate mail in there, along with like his career accomplishments. And for me personally, this has all to do with how to face adversity, right? I've faced a lot of adversity in my life, but nothing compared to what this is, right? It's personal adversity. This guy got it from society, the world. That's so much more weight than what I've ever gone through.
Yeah.
But that's what it means to me is this is the correct way to handle adversity. And no matter what you're facing in life, right? Keep your head down and keep being yourself. Be who you are and celebrate that. Doesn't matter who you are, what you are, color, skin, race, religion, whatever. If that's who you are, embrace that. And you said it perfectly. Like, the league had to change because I mean, this dude was not even just a great baseball player. He was one of the best athletes ever, period. I mean, track and field, basketball, all of it.
His stats are stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy wins the Rookie of the Year, 2 years later wins an MVP. Consistently in the MVP voting, just played absolutely elite baseball, and moved a whole sport to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, Carl says Jackie Robinson was not only subjected to racial hate, but he played elite baseball all the while. It's no wonder he was gray at 45 years old and died young. One of the most influential human beings in history, not just baseball, but human being. 1,000%, Carl, with you. Yeah, John says it represents a time in our history as a nation and in the sport that we love that we realized that it was time to stop seeing the color of someone's skin, but their work, effort, talent, and character is the ultimate measure of a person in a professional standpoint. And just life in general. Yeah. Brandon says 42 isn't mythical lore like Babe Ruth. Jackie is Jackie. He is the guy you take your hat off to and give the man a hand because he deserves it. I mean, these are all incredible. Yeah, most disciplined and mentally tough as they come, and he had to be 1,000%. Curtis says Jackie changed the game. One of my heroes, not just in sports but overall. I mean, he has to be a lot of people's, right? I can't even imagine what this guy faced on a daily basis, and knowing what he was going to face going to the ballpark every day, right? And
Yep.
still went out and was like, hey, I'm just going to shut you up with my game. Watch this. I'm just going to steal home 85 times, like Brandon said, right? I mean, just the way he played the game. This is the guy I would love to have gone back and watch.
Yeah, I
With
mean
what I know now.
he was
Oh,
so good you couldn't ignore him. He was so good that eventually he turned the fans. He was so good that he eventually moved the sport. And Pete Rose had the phrase, I'd walk through hell in a gasoline suit to play baseball. Jackie did that. Jackie lived it.
right.
I mean, he literally walked through hell in a gasoline suit every day. He went to the ballpark, not knowing if somebody was going to attack him. He couldn't stay with the team. Like I mean, the stuff he went through just to be the guy that made that change possible. It's beyond fathomable that somebody would subject themselves to that, and then also be wicked friggin' good at the same time.
Yeah, right. With all that weight on your shoulders all the time, it's wild. But yeah, if you ever do get a chance to go to the Baseball Hall of Fame, I mean, you will spend a solid amount of time just on his exhibit. I mean, they have actual letters that he received, like hanging on the wall, and the language in there is just I can't even imagine. Absolutely wild.
Absolutely horrifying.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, Curtis, he opened the door for brothers like myself and everybody. He opened the doors for like eventually like international players, right? Players of all races, right? Which is what this game is now starting to celebrate, which I absolutely love. Baseball starting to become global. And it doesn't happen without this guy and Larry Doby, right? Larry Doby was the first one in the American League, right? It doesn't happen without those two guys and Jackie being the pioneer of the whole thing. But there's not enough great things we can say about Jackie Robinson and what he means to the game even today.
Yeah. And I think, and we've seen in the chat a few times, and John Temple said it again, like he also had some really good teammates to help him through it. There's a lot of situations in baseball where this would have been an absolute disaster. And he would not have gotten the support he needed from his team, and it would have just imploded.
Yeah.
But thankfully, he did get the support he needed, which made it a little bit easier to I think, move along. But at the end of the day, Jackie still had to get up in the morning, deal with all the crap, and play ball. Teammates or not, like he had to bear that burden. Thankfully, he had people along with him that had his back. But he still had to take on the world by himself.
Yeah, and not even like, and the other team, right? The other team. If you watched 42, like the managers coming out screaming at him like during his entire at bat and saying the racial slurs and
calling for him to get hit. Just crazy stuff.
Yeah. Carl says, I wish Larry Doby got more recognition than he has. He was subjected to all the same stuff as Jackie and played elite ball as well. Not trying to discredit Jackie, but Larry Doby also at the same time for sure. And Branch Rickey picked the right cat, and that's it too, right?
Yeah.
He was the perfect guy to do this with, because I mean, as much pressure as it put on Jackie Robinson, he still went out and did it. And he's not just a Hall of Famer for breaking the color barrier. Like we said, his baseball stats are ridiculous. This guy was damn good.
Absurd. I mean, a lot of people put a lot of faith in Jackie. A lot of people backed him. But at the end of the day, he's the guy that had to go out there and deal with it all and perform. And he did. He shut the whole world up pretty fast.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, Pee Wee Reese deserves a shout out too for leading the cause of acceptance, right? I mean, he's his double play partner.
Boy, is that a spelling mistake, John?
Oh, look at that. I think you're Suspinus for a show, John. but yeah,
there's been some great. I'm sure you're following chat, but like along this conversation, there's been some good mixing in of Suspinus.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been trying to stay out of the chat as much as possible because I don't want to lose it again for 5 minutes. But
God,
but yeah, happy Jackie Robinson Day, and it's every day that it comes around in the MLB. It's must watch for me. I love seeing every single player with 42 on their back, and it's the blue 42. Absolutely crazy. I love it. So
it's
all right.
it's a really incredible day.